Hijra. I am Abubakar Muhammad Musa. Let's now begin the news in details. Governor Babagana Umara Zulum has hosted a team of 5 officials from General Electric International over issues of maintaining some diagnostic equipment, including a CT scan supplied and installed by General Electric at the State Specialist Hospital, Maiduguri. The meeting focused on some aspects of maintenance in a contract entered between Borno State Government and GE back in 2016, which led to installation of sophisticated diagnostic equipment in 2019. Meanwhile, Governor Zulum has directed Commissioner of Health, Dr. Saliu Kwayabra, to make submission detailing specialized training that will be required for the operations of high-tech medical equipment that will be installed when a teaching hospital is established to enable the take-off of College of Medical Sciences at the Borno State University. Zulum, who directed the commissioner to make his submission through a committee already in place to facilitate the start of the teaching hospital, said now is the right time to send lecturers for master's degree and PhDs so that by the time they are done with their programs, the teaching hospital will be ready for them. And in other news, as the world marks the first ever International Day to protect education from attack, Borno State Government has reiterated commitment towards providing quality education in a secured and peaceful environment. Governor Babagana Umara Zulum, represented by Commissioner for Education Bello Ayuba, disclosed this during the maiden event commemorating the day in Borno. Here is Umaru Yakubu Kirawa with more details of the story.
The International Day to Protect Education from Attack is a declaration of the United Nations General Assembly aimed at ensuring a comprehensive approach to safety and security of students, teachers and schools from attack during conflicts, more especially Boko Haram. Borno State Governor Professor Babagana Umara Zulum, represented by Commissioner for Education Bello Ayuba, expressed government's commitment to provide an enabling environment for teaching and learning.
We are very proactive in trying to tackle the issue of infrastructure and making sure that the out-of-school children is addressed.
Representative of United Nations Children Fund UNICEF, Maulit Warta, says attacks on schools is a direct attack on future generations, calling on government and other development partners to intensify effort in protecting the educational sector. Executive Chairman Sobeb, Dr. Bukar Shatima Kullima and other speakers at the event said the protracted conflict in the northeast had devastating impact on education, hence the need to broaden educational delivery. National Chairman, State School Declaration, Abiola Sunusi, and Permanent Secretary, Federal Ministry of Education, Architect Soni Ekuno, represented by Umar Habib Jibril, called for stronger collaboration to ensure security and safety of students. In Maiduguri, Umaru Yakubu Kirawa, NTA News.
Commissioner for Local Government and Emirate Affairs, Sugunmai Mele, says it is gratifying to see that local government funds are now being utilized in transforming the local government areas. He stated this during a meeting with the local government secretaries in his office. Memuna Garba will now tell us more.
The commissioner told the secretaries that unlike in the past where resources for the local government were being shared by few individuals, stressing that the reverse is now the case. Sugunmai Mele also commended efforts of some of the acting secretaries for living up to government expectation by properly utilizing funds for the benefit of the people. He observed that during his recent tour to some local government areas, some of the acting secretaries have performed creditably well by executing projects that have direct impact on the lives of their people. The commissioner commended their efforts in establishing civil authority and ensuring that staff are reporting to their places of work as directed by the governor. Sugunmai Mele urged the local government secretaries to always contact the ministry on any grey area that requires government intervention. The meeting, which went into closed door, further discussed issues of community mobilization and payment of salaries and allowances of local government staff. In Maiduguri, Memuna Garba, NTA News.
Annual recruitment exercise of 10,000 police constables for the year 2020 in Borno State has concluded on 8 September. A statement signed by Police Public Relations Officer DSP Edet Okon indicates that the exercise, which was initially billed to end on 6th September, was extended by 2 days at the behest of the Inspector General of Police to allow all candidates to be attended to. It added that a total of 8,419 candidates were screened across the 27 local government areas of the state. The statement further indicates that Commissioner of Police, Borno State, has commended all candidates that came out in thousands to seek a career in the Nigerian police force for their peaceful conduct, patience, and cooperation during the screening exercise and advised them to remain calm while waiting for the list of successful candidates that will partake in the next stage of the recruitment process. You're on to NTA Maiduguri News at 7. Let's take a break now to bring you more stories shortly.
Front of line! Front of the net line! Front of the line of the net line! Una! Arrange your voice, broadcaster! Hola. Shift. Mind yourself. Social distancing, please. We observe social distance in this house.
Watch you maintain your social distance.
Do what you've never done before. Find your first with the best data deals in town. Dial *777#. Glow Unlimited.
Thanks for rejoining us on the news. And moving on now, APC chairmanship aspirant for Gubio local government, Bukar Gallo, has formally submitted his expression of interest and nomination forms at the state APC secretariat in Maiduguri. Zainab Yetunde Adam has the rest of the story.
Submitting the expression of interest and nomination form, Bukar Gallo thanked the people of Gubio for their support and understanding, adding that his interest to contest was as a result of clarion call by the people of the area, made him purchase the form. He assured to justify the confidence bestowed on him if given the mandate, and pray Allah to ensure each free and peaceful election across the state. APC chairman of the area, Dogo Mohammed, called on all aspirants to be patient as plans are underway to resolve all outstanding issues amicably. He called on people of Gubio to remain united and support all APC candidates for the development of the area. On their part, some stakeholders of the area, Dr. Audu Mudu Suhu and Burakimi, commended the people of Gubio for their cooperation and called on them to live in peace with one another. In Maiduguri, Zainab Yetunde Adam, NTA News.
PDP aspirant for chairmanship of Askira Uba local government, Lasa Tilapari Samaila, has obtained his nomination and expression of interest forms at the People's Democratic Party State Secretariat in Maiduguri. Abdu Garba Zakari was there for NTA News.
Lasa Tilapari Samaila, popularly known as Bobby by his supporters, successfully got hold of his PDP chairman aspirant forms after submitting all necessary documents, allowing him to contest in the upcoming local government election. Samaila hopes to bring youthful vibrance and determination to bear in his mandate after a 13-year wait for local government elections to hold in the state. The aspirant has set out his intentions to work diligently by assessing all aspects of structures, ensuring that they are up to standard with a view to improving the lives of the citizenry.
My commitment for development and for youth empowerment, and you know the challenges we are in Borno State. We need to bring in vibrant, young and fresh brains to be able to take the leadership.
Community elders and stakeholders assured of their unflinching support to the aspirant whom they believe will bring development to the area.
Damuwa ku dina gari askarau ba to kuma janju na jagatlatu abir jabalka solve problem ria kuma ne 100% na ayo kudaja ko barin jana na PDP.
For donkey years ba mu taba samu chairman ba, amma Allah yarda wannan yaro mun ba da gaskiya zai yi mana aiki tsakanin shi da Allah. Ko wanda yana APC ma zai zabe shi don halin shi.
The aspirant Samaila has set his mandate on quality representation for the people of Askira Uba local government area in Maiduguri. Abdul Garba Zakari, NTA News.
In an effort to foster financial independence and self-reliance among internally displaced women in Maiduguri, Mwada Ghana Foundation, a non-governmental organization, has trained and empowered over 25 IDPs women taking refuge at the Africa Mission's Global Shelter House in Shagari, Low-Cost B, with livelihood starter packs to boost income generation. Jatwa Chunjesni now reports.
Mwada Ghana Foundation, a non-governmental initiative put together by children of Mwada and Ghana Michelia, focuses on delivering quality health care especially to newborn children and lactating mothers, mostly vulnerable members of the society. The over 25 beneficiaries from Goza local government taking refuge at the Africa Mission's Global Shelter House received trainings in areas of soap making, knitting, sewing, as well as empowerment with starter kits to put them on the race to financial independence.
Da dinkin da na koya din ina ta nima a hankali har ma zan taimake kaina in je makaranta da shi kuma ina addu'a kuma ubangiji Allah ya kara musu. Ina godewa Allah kuma ya taimake ni in sake samu wurin koyarwa wanda zan iya gane mai kyau kuma domin ya taimake kaina da yayana.
Mwada Ghana Foundation also reiterated commitments towards sustaining its financial independence drive among the less privileged through monitoring as well as extending the gesture to other areas of need.
Well, we intend to do a lot. We're just starting. We intend to, stretch it as far as we can go.
And if there are any challenges, we're still coming back to address those challenges. So there will be adequate follow-up. We want to ensure that all these things that we have given to them, they put to work.
Northeast Coordinator Africa Missions Global Pastor Sesan Akinnawo, representative of State Emergency Management Agency SEMA, and that of Poverty Alleviation among other speakers, lauded foresight of Mwada Ghana Foundation and enjoined other NGOs as well as spirited individuals to emulate them. In Maiduguri, Jadwa John Jesney, NTA News.
And that concludes the news this Wednesday evening. Iyamaji and Murjana to Hassan will now bring us the translated versions. I am Abubakar Muhammad Musa.